I'm sick today. I hate it. I want to go to work, but since I can't, may as well make a video. And the topic today is one that's near and dear to my heart. I have family who are gay and trans, and I don't count them among the people that I'm going to be talking about, because the people I'm going to be talking about are just perverted idiots, and they need to be dealt with. They need to be stopped. And what I'm talking about are people who are trans and who shame people who are not attracted to trans people. And believe it or not, the people hit hardest are lesbians. Let me explain why. For the same reason that I had reservations when it came down to trans women. Now, let me explain how this works for those who may not know. A trans woman is someone who is born a man and who identifies as a woman. Sometimes they get surgery to make themselves a woman. Sometimes they keep their job. Either way, they believe in their minds that they are a woman. They believe within their bodies that they're a woman. Same thing when I say a trans man. So anyway, when this whole bathroom situation came up, I had two concerns. One would be people taking advantage of women. Men walking into a bathroom and going, I'm a woman, just so they could try to see lady snatch. Or two, pedophiles who want to identify, male pedophiles who want to identify as a woman, trying to look at, little kids trying to use the bathroom, or whatever the case may be. And turns out I was right, because there have been quite a few cases of men lying, saying that they were women just so they could get into these bathrooms. So my concern is the same thing in this case. When it comes down to it, there are going to be straight men who think, oh, well, if I identify as, female, and don't have to have the surgery, I can look at a woman, a lesbian, and go, hey, look, I'm a woman, so you have to sleep with me. And if you don't, you're, and these are direct quotes from people, a pervert. You are transphobic. And the same thing can be said from straight women who want to sleep with gay guys. No, you have to sleep with me because I identify as a man now. And when it comes down to it, all that says to me is that my sexual preference, as far as who I want to be with, is under attack. Your sexual preference as to who you want to be with is under attack. Your biological preference, being as I'm a red-blooded straight person, straight man, I am solely attracted to women. Can't help it. It's just who I am. And even if I could help it, women are awesome. Men suck horribly. I don't suck, even though every other man sucks. I'm just that awesome. I'm kidding. But the thing is, when you look at it, what if you're a straight woman and you are friends with Amelia Clark, and Amelia Clark looks at you and says, hey, listen, I'm a guy now, and I'm attracted to you. Does that mean that you have to be attracted to Amelia Clark because they now identify as a man? Or does that mean that you are transphobic? Does that mean that, you're a horrible person? Me, for example, what if I know this gorgeous woman that I'm attracted to, and I like because of her personality, and she goes, all right, Gary, listen, I gotta tell you something. I'm a man. Like, I feel like a man, so I'm a man now. Am I gay now because I'm attracted to this person? Does this make me gay? Because I'm not gay, and I don't want to be gay ever. And no, I don't want all the stuff that comes with that, especially the part where I have to be with a guy. Sorry. Sorry, all you guys who want me out there. You're just not my type. I like women. And so that confuses me in many, many ways, because now I don't know what to think about myself. At least I wouldn't had I not been so sure of who I am, and if I really didn't know the answer to these questions. The answers to the questions are that people within the trans community are either A, woke, so woke that they're idiots, or B, they're not really trans at all. They're just men who are saying that, pretending to be women, and women pretending to be men to get laid, and if they can't get laid that way, to lay guilt on someone else because they won't sleep with them, and then they have a terminology to call them, which would be transphobic. And I don't know if it's the case that the trans community, they're just not noticing this because they're not speaking about it. Maybe I think that perhaps the community as a whole is afraid to admit this because then their logic is flawed, or it just leaves a black spot on the legacy of the trans community and the LGBTQ plus community as a whole, because they're allowing these perverted idiots to come in and claim that they're something that they're not, just to get some tail from a lesbian or a gay guy, whatever the case may be. But this is what I know about myself, and I don't care what you think about it. This is just how I am. If I meet someone who says that they're a woman, say her name is Anne. I meet Anne. Anne is beautiful, Anne is very sweet, Anne has manners, and Anne is a woman who I find myself attracted to as far as her personality and things of that sort. You know, there's the whole rigmarole of it all. We talk, we get to know each other, and then she says, yeah, well, I was born Mike, a man. I got the surgeries and everything, so I'm a woman. I'm sorry, but you're Mike now. You're not Anne, you're Mike. I will call you Anne because you can change your name, but you are now a man to me. I am no longer attracted to you. You are a biological man to me. And I can't, no. The relationship, if there would have been any, would have been severed. Done. And you can call me a bigot, you can call me a homophobe all you want to, but me, Gary, is attracted to women. Biological women. Biological women is, that's it. Gary likes the vajayjay. End of story. And not the homemade or hospital made vajayjay, but the natural born vajayjay. That is what I want, and that is, and the person attached to it had better be a woman, biological, or I'm not interested. It's just how I am. And I'm not saying that, I'm not trying to push that on people. I'm not trying to say that because I'm biological male who is straight, that you should all be straight people too. Like who you like. I don't care who you like. I don't care who you sleep with. Just don't try to force your opinions or your beliefs or your fetishes on other people. Respect their boundaries too. Don't be name calling just because they don't like you. That's pathetic. So that's my thought on it. Y'all, I hope I feel better soon. Send me some loves and some prayers out there. Y'all have a good one. And deuces.